So, it's called a Cortot exercise.
Okay.
He's a pianist from France about 100 years ago. He was really famous technician. So, what you want to do is first think about sitting. If you ever notice me, I do this a lot, and this is the worst thing you could possibly do, ever. I do it because I'm an organist. So as an organist, I've done a lot of training to counteract the badness of this. But as a pianist, you want to sit with your weight, not like on your feet, but just sort of, nice and balanced. Not all the way back on the bench, not all the way at the edge, just a little, just be nice and comfortable. Again, your belly button is going to be about where the lock is. And then piano playing is about your core. You gotta do sit-ups every day. Sit-ups. Planks. Do your planks. Come on. And because everything sits on your core. Your shoulders are going to be relaxed. Your arms are going to be relaxed. Your wrists are going to be relaxed. Everything's going to be relaxed. What you're going to try to do is exert just enough energy to where you're getting the job done in this whole exercise. So, in other words, I'm going to push. So what I'm going to do is start by pushing all these keys down. My pinky's on C. Now, obviously, I have to have some kind of tension in here just to keep my arm up and my wrist here. But you want it so that if I were to put any additional weight on my wrist, it would fall. Okay. So just enough. So you're not setting your wrist. It's really important. The wrist is where you get all your injuries. All your piano injuries come from, wrist and shoulders, and neck and back and everywhere else. But mainly, the most common thing is your wrist. Besides, you're going to do this with your shoulders. You're going to do that, and your wrists are going to set. So those are the things we're going against. Now, just a note about technique: flat wrist and curved fingers. You want curved, everything curved, none of this. Because when you're playing, the motion is like this. If your fingers are flat, it takes a lot more to push like this than it does like this. All my muscles are being supported, right? And then the thumbs go like that. So it's like you're holding a ball. Always have that. No matter if you're up here, you're here, wherever you are on the piano, your hands are just going to sort of stay like that. Your wrists are going to stay parallel. Your shoulders are going to stay relaxed. Your core is going to be engaged. So this is the exercise that I want you to do. This is all very slow, and try, again, efficiency of motion. Try to be as efficient as possible. You're going to push all the keys down. So my thumb is on C. And then while I'm holding everything else down, I'm going to start with my thumb and just play it 6 times. Nice and slow. And then I'm going to move to my second finger. So now I'm holding my thumb down. I'm still holding everything except for the active finger 6 times. And then I'm going to go to my middle finger. Ring. Never that fast. I'm just speeding fast forward, right? So now, a couple things that I'm thinking about. As soon as I push down, I'm gonna, again, just be putting enough weight and effort on these keys to keep them down. So I'm not, and one part that you might want to try is just flex and then relax. And then feel how little it takes to keep those keys down, right? And then when I'm keeping, see all the curve and everything is perfect. You're going to find your hands are going to start to contort and do all kinds of weird stuff. So when that happens, you stop and you relax and reset. Okay? And when I am playing the notes, it's this, so you're going to try to stay in contact with the key. You're going to go all the way down and then all the way back up with the key, but you're not going to lift off. You can still just rest your finger and the key will stay there. So you want to explore. There's very little motion that needs to happen. So you're going to explore that. And very little weight needs to go down on that key, right? And what you're going to find more than anything is when you're playing this finger is going to start to cramp up, or you're going to start to flex your calf, which is completely unrelated to what you're doing, the task at hand. So part of what we're doing is training your brain. Like, our brains have habits of doing things that we pick up throughout our lives. So in other words, when I play my pinky, my left foot is going to squinch up for no reason, just because that's my habit. For wherever I got that, I don't know. I started doing it. So this is counteracting that. So this is retraining your brain so that when you're telling your ring finger to go, your ring finger goes. Only the muscles associated with your ring finger go, not your thumb. You know, your thumb and your wrist doesn't go like that. You're just finding those little muscles. You're going to feel them in your arm very much. Move. And at the same time, I'm not pushing down harder with my pointer finger. And my pinky is not coming up. I'm trying to maintain perfect form. Form, efficiency, relax. And you go through all your fingers on this hand, then all your fingers on this hand. Do it a couple of times. That's your warm-up.
All right.